Saying on my podcast.
Raw thoughts.
Going in raw.
Don't repeat it. Just make it better.
I want you guys to note though, as you're listening to the intro, that for every ounce of joy within you, I make the game that much harder.
Well, the game must be impossible because I'm fucking joyous, dude.
I'm fucking checking off over here. Can't even stop myself.
Did you,
We are live, by the way.
Yeah.
Just so
when
you know.
when I get my nuts off, I'll let you guys know.
What's up, motherfuckers? We're live.
you're 18 plus.
I am.
Alright.
I
I
think.
say, I wonder how to take that back. Hello, good citizens.
If we're not allowed to say this shit, then my game should not be allowed. For I too shall be creating my own Pokemon, Benjamin Franklin.
I want to be their very best, like no one ever. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my goal.
You know, the real test
All across the land,
would be to have Tim do the Pokemon rap.
That would.
each Pokemon to understand. Power that sends
How sharp is he with his Poke rap?
I can't even do that one part that I mastered right now, okay?
Oh,
Wow, you can't even come in here and say you mastered that. Get the fuck out.
yeah. Wait a minute. You can't forget something you've mastered. Isn't that sort of the point of mastery?
Especially when you fucking do half the verse, mumble three of the Pokemon names, and then go back to the fucking. You can't say you mastered that shit.
No. The last time I did it fucking perfect, okay? No mumbling or anything.
Alright.
Show them the tape.
Jared, did you just crawl in a tin can or something? I suppose those apartments are still kind of like tin cans.
Why did you guys put the level of all your Pokemon in chat?
Now, I fully expect
I don't
that
know.
Furret picture to be my new Furret picture.
Looks like a Dune sausage.
Isn't that what fur it is? Just a sausage.
Probably. Sausage Pokemon.
Normal type sausage.
Yeah, it's not
Is there an
Italian
omelet
type, 'cause it would've been
Pokemon?
mustache.
I guess.
No,
Kind
but
of.
you could definitely make one now. Have you pictured something? Have you had a stroke of genius about an omelet Pokemon?
I think so, yeah.
Now,
Hey,
you did make
since
my,
I have Playing God, can I create my own custom Pokemon?
No.
Okay. I can't make the omelet Pokemon.
You did change my Furret picture, right?
No.
I've had weeks to do this.
I did not know that was a confirmed thing until just now.
Yeah, there is a question mark.
There's a
after it.
fucking
Doesn't-
question mark. Thank you. There's a fucking question mark there.
Vegeta, you drew that and I colored it in.
You sons of
There.
bitches.
I have confirmed the fur's existence.
Here in my world now.
I've
motherfuckers.
refuted its existence. Now we're left with questions.
Once again, we started with a question, we broke it down into two solutions, and then reconstructed it into a question.
Man,
With
we're
two
all
sol- with
feeling
two
some
possible
type of way
solutions.
tonight.
I'm
Fuck.
gonna crush you. So
I gotta mute and get my Silas on while you recap.
I'm not gonna recap while y'all are talking like this. So, last time on our Pokemon misadventures. After making your way into the facility in pursuit of whatever, or rather, what we now know to have been the otherworldly substance within the container, you guys had a confrontation with Lieutenant Surge and his team that ended in their grisly demise. The force of the explosion rocked several of the generators in the floor, and caused the floor itself to collapse, rustling up a group of now of Pikachus, touched with the same strange energy that you guys had seen in your fight with the Onyx, culminating in a fight with an enormous Raichu that you thankfully were able to evade. Making your way out quickly through the hole in the foundations, you guys made your way quickly across the abandoned, destroyed city, picking your way towards the obvious bubble in the sky to the northeast, where you are sure you'll find your companions at Porta Vista. On the way, you guys had a small encounter at a landslide in the middle of a main roadway, dealing with a couple of nested Nidorans and other small urban Pokemon that had gathered nearby. And with that, we pick up as you guys are trudging across the ravaged city, the toppled buildings laying across your paths, twisted remnants creeping upward like broken hands reaching for the skies, huge buildings devastated and laid bare to their mere foundations or structural beams, like skeletons hanging about you. The overgrown cars, covered in moss and other funguses, giving way to life. And still you guys creep towards the purplish illumination of the sky, the site of civilization. And we'll pick up there.
If I recall, we were still traveling during the day, right?
Yeah, we actually just got done battling some people or some Pokemon.
Yes, we had like pretty much a session-long battle with like 5 weak Pokemon.
Yeah, we chased that arena down into the corner and beat the shit out of it.
I was hoping the fight was ended, but you guys were determined for that XP.
They always are.
Gotta train your Pokemon. Well, hopefully we'll make it to the city by night. If not tomorrow morning, I could use a good bed. That's for sure.
Yeah, but before we get there, we should probably work on getting our story straight.
That's not a bad
We're
idea.
gonna have- yeah, they're definitely gonna have questions for us. But we can't really keep anything from those three, but we need to have the same stories lined up for everyone else. So I think it all just starts off with us washing up on this island. We probably shouldn't even mention the research facility at all.
No, we've
And
been.
what happened to the boat? Someone may ask.
Gyarados attacked the boat.
Is there anything that provoked them Gyarados, perhaps?
Why would we know? We were.
Yeah, if we get too detailed, it might make us suspicious.
How come you guys all washed up on shore so far away from the rest of the group?
How long again were we at on water? On Gyarados? I can't remember.
Staying from a third person point of view.
Less than 24 hours.
Yeah, a day. About. We got there before them a day as well.
Well, they
So
don't
unless
know
we-
when we got. We don't know. They don't know when we got here.
So if they ask us where we washed up, why we showed up late, I'm just trying to cover some bases, you know, just make sure we all
Well-
have an idea as to what we might say, especially if
we want to. If we want to
We're
say
not.
anything like that, we could say we woke up in the middle of the ocean and rode Gyarados, our own Gyarados, to the island.
fair enough.
Like that actually happened. And we landed on the south side of the island, far away from the city.
Got
you
lost for a
think-
little bit.
You think Masanobu and Kaya gonna be a problem going forward?
I don't think there'll be a problem. I mean, they know what we were trying to do. I mean, we can always just tell them it was destroyed.
I mean that is the truth. The container, what was storing that energy, was destroyed.
Yep, I think we described to them what it was the best we can because we don't actually really know.
We don't.
And then,
I mean, I certainly want to find out what happened in that room, but
oh, of course.
you know, just leave Asa out of it. I think.
Exactly. Yep, that's the big piece there. I think we just tell them it was destroyed. That Surge got a hold of it and ended
Well,
up
so-
dropping it, and it.
Why were we there in the
And-
first place? I suppose what people are gonna ask. I guess suppose not Masanobu.
Who's going to ask that? We're only.
I suppose we
I think-
are still sort of siding with the Rangers, aren't we?
We are not really picking sides at all. We're just trying to stay inconspicuous to both sides, I think.
I think at this point we're playing on our own side. I
Yeah.
think what Damien was saying was, we tell Master Nube
tell Masanobu exactly what he wants to hear.
Yes,
Do
we-
the best we
Agreed.
can, and then when it comes to the Pokemon Trainer Corps, we had nothing to do with any of the things that happened on this island.
We've been lost on this island for a few days, fighting blooded Pokemon.
And if they go and investigate,
That is true too.
if they go and investigate, all they're gonna find is the petrified statues of Surge's crew, and Surge's body is there as well, I believe.
He was sort of a pile of ash, I believe, more than a body. Either way,
Either way, his squad there's parts of his squad there, and I think that's good enough. At least a good enough shield
Well,
for us to kind of get
yeah.
our way out, ourselves out of the way. Of
I
any blame
suppose, I suppose we get there, get the lay of the land, meet up with everyone, tell everyone what they want to hear, and then figure out how we're getting off this island and back to mainland. Unless there's more to do here.
So it sounds like we've agreed on our story for the most part, except for one part. Did we wake up in the middle of the ocean, or did we wake up on the island?
It would make much more sense that we just escaped the chaos of the boat in our own way and lost you know, the other larger group. So we made ourselves ashore. I think it sounds a bit more suspicious that we were asleep and we happened to wash up on shore, or happened to wake up in the boat and already in
Yeah.
the water.
I agree
Alright.
with that entirely, because there's still witnesses on that boat that
We're
saw
known
us fall
as a
over
trio.
the edge.
Yeah. And
They
we're
watched us
known
fall over
as.
the edge and- Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. No, you
Go
finish,
ahead.
Damien. No, please, Damien. Damien.
I was just gonna say there's a group of people. There's still witnesses that saw us fall overboard together, and I mean you're not necessarily gonna fall unconscious from just falling overboard of a ship. And I think it's fair that if anyone sees like Gyarados of that size, they're not gonna try to make their way back to the ship. They're gonna make their own way out if they have a way.
And
All right.
we are a trio, so it makes sense that we would have stuck together.
Well, I think anyone will have stuck together in a situation like that, even if you hated each other.
I just mean that we're specifically a team together in the eyes of the Trainer Corps.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you don't say you wouldn't drown Bartholomew though if he were there.
I certainly wouldn't have saved him.
I would have put
That
the
creepy
most
little
minimum
kid.
effort. I will put the most minimum effort in trying to save him. I'm like, I'm reaching out for you, but I can't. Oh, sorry.
In
Sorry.
today's world, he's better off at the bottom of the ocean anyway.
Maybe you can use your sexual Pokemon jinx to save you.
Jesus Christ.
I still want that thing.
We don't want that thing, okay? That thing creeps me the fuck out.
Oh, I definitely want it. Perhaps I kind of hope I find him there.
I shouldn't have even have said anything. You probably would have
Silas begins to ponder all the things he's gonna start doing once he gets back to a town.
All right. Well, now we
As
got our
we're
story
walking or
straight.
whatever.
I feel a lot better now that we got our story straight. So let's get back as fast as we can.
All right. Here. So, as you guys are talking, walking, you begin to close up on a familiar sight. The walls surrounding a city, though these are made of the same, or have a much more dusty brown coloration to them. likely likely to do with differing materials. The island, as far as you can see, extends all the way to your left and right. And you can presume, well, you don't have to presume, is I'm sure Firo is up ahead scouting, but
We've been using Zatu recently.
Zatu, yeah. This whole peninsula is the city of Porta Vista. So, you guys approach. To doors architecturally quite familiar to you.
What time of day is it when we're arriving?
About early afternoon.
Okay.
Pokemon trainers, anyone there?
Huh? Who's there? We weren't expecting anyone for a couple days.
No one showed up yet?
Hey, who are you? You're not Lieutenant Surge.
No, my name's Damien.
Dr.
Pokemon
Silas Northgood III as well.
How'd you guys get on the island?
Well, there was a series of unfortunate events, and it caused us to show up on the south side of the island.
What's your business here?
Oh, this is where we were meant to land.
What? You guys are with the Pokemon trainers?
Yeah.
Oh, well, hot damn! Why didn't you say so?
Didn't I?
I'll
said I was,
open up
I
the
was-
lock shaft.
This guy just ignore me? What's wrong with this guy?
I don't know. He's not a great listener.
The doors begin creaking open. As the man approaches you, looks over your IDs. I assume you guys give them to him.
Mm-hmm.
I give him my
Oh.
fake ID.
Oh, seriously?
No, it's the one I said. It's the one that says I'm 21.
You could already drink in this communist world. Looks you over. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. You guys must have been in for quite a rough couple of days. You running into the biggins, did you?
Oh, we saw some.
A couple.
Unfortunately. Couple of close calls. The hell's wrong with this place?
Well, nobody's been outside the walls here for 32 years. I mean, we've gone out on our usual hunts, but you guys are the first Pokemon trainers we've seen since. Well, I mean, your professors came by a little while ago, but
These walls, they're strong enough to hold those things back.
well, I mean, we got the generator as well. But I mean, and he looks like he's sweating a little. Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen him try.
I mean, that dragon I saw out there was way bigger than anything should ever be.
I've heard things crying out in the night out there. It's madness, I tell you.
Well,
Whatever you've run into must have been.
all I can say, living on this island, I'd be sleeping with one eye open.
But feel safe. We did.
Yeah, I'm trying to make him feel not safe. Stop.
Yeah. Make your intimidate check and make your charm check. opposing.
What the
We did
hell?
we did defeat a couple of the Pokemon on our way here.
As I said that to him, I put my arm on his shoulder. I start to walk past him.
Oh god, that's a what the
1113.
Oh, he just gulps. Oh, yeah, it's a.
I'm sure your walls can handle it, though. It's
Yeah,
not a
we're
big deal.
safe. We're safe.
Plant the seed of doubt. For no reason. Well, where's the best place to get cleaned up?
Well, you guys might want to go by the barracks. They've got set up for you guys.
Do you have any Pokemon centers here at all?
I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with what you're talking about.
Okay, I had a feeling.
What the hell? No wonder I hadn't heard this town. They don't even
They
got
did
Poke
say-
centers. Do they have? I suppose they do have electricity. Ridiculous.
They did just say that they haven't had trainers here in a long time. So it'd be kind
the
of
grumbly
pointless.
old grandpa is mad about everything.
They've got you guys down by the beaches. You should enjoy them. I mean, the skyline's not what it used to be, but the beaches are still lovely.
Sounds good.
Thanks. What was your name?
I had one too, but you can't ask me.
Got him.
Can't ask me.
Barad?
It's Guerrero.
What was that?
It's Guerrero.
Guerrero?
Guerrero. Yeah.
Well, thanks, Guerrero. I appreciate it.
Of course. Just helping a fellow soldier out.
You have a brother, Guerrero?
All right, let him through. Me?
It's a random question.
Yeah,
Do you
I
have a brother?
I have a brother. Yeah. Why?
Just wondering.
All right. Well, safe travels in Porta Vista.
Keep up the good work. He says as he walks by.
Why are you scaring the man?
What do
Damien?
you mean? I'm just having some fun.
You just asked him an open-ended question that might have made him you just did the same thing, Asa.
I mean, I'd be more scared of that. Like, what are you gonna do to his brother? I'm a little worried.
So, as you guys step through the doors, you guys are momentarily left kind of wordless as you look down what used to be a 3-lane highway lined with palm trees on either sides and huge tall chrome high-rises mar the landscape to your left, blocking your view of what appears to be a low, shallow beach along the peninsula here. The place looks it looks like it was once very nice and exotic, but time and the focus of the people has left the place looking a bit dirty and empty. Further off to the right, to the southern side of the peninsula, you can see what appear to be lower built hovels or smaller personal homes that seem to sit along a mountainous slope covered in swamp and other I guess not swamp so much as marsh, very marshy land, dipping into watery, huge precipitous plants.
How humid is it?
Significantly, I would say barometer's tending towards, as an idea, 74%.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm not happy. The
Wait,
skin,
74% what?
humidity.
Ah, yes.
The skin that you can see underneath the tear in my shirt is perspirating.
Might you say glistening?
Would you say that you're sparkling in the light? So this large, strange city extends out before you.
Oh no, Damien. Your sweaty hair falls on your face. What do you do?
I flick it. I flip it back.
Oh no, I can't possibly pay for this pizza.
Damon, we gotta fix that hole in your shirt one of these days.
I think it likes it.
What hole?
The one that's glistening.
Oh, Damien, we're here. You can wear your other polo now.
That's part of the shirt.
I don't think so, but okay.
I pull on the shirt and it's actually just like a printed tear, and it's actually not actually torn. Just like the tear is
It's
printed on the shirt.
Skin colored underneath.
Yep.
I thought it was
We
the
all
stab
know.
wound from James.
Custom made. Just for me.
Well,
Oh, he said that. You said that since before the adventure.
that's true. We
If you were to go to my house and open up my dresser drawers, you'd find like 12 copies of this shirt. All
Yo,
with the identical
Keek,
tear.
what's up, man? Thanks for the follow, buddy.
I believe it.
We're being a little goofy tonight, but sometimes it be like
Dad,
that.
Well,
it's
I-
in style.
D&D.
No, Damien, it's ripped jeans, but whatever you need to say, or whatever you need to do.
So we should try and meet up with the others. I'd say sooner than later.
I agree.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind actually just taking a rest on an actual bed.
Find a way to heal up a
Yeah.
Pokemon.
That is true. No sinner, no.
Shadow.
Oh man.
My Nidoking's out for the count.
Ferrets hurt a little bit, but the other ones are looking fine.
That might be a bit of a problem. We need
don't
to
know,
find
they-
some way to get access our credits.
Yes, I agree with this wholeheartedly.
I don't have no money to get no bed until we can access the money we've earned getting out here. So
I flip out my Pokédex and it just says 0 next to the trainer credits.
what do I
That
have?
brings-
Silas pulls out his wallet, starts opening it up.
Guys, that actually brings up an interesting point.
All right,
Ooh.
I got some.
Has somebody done a Pinkham?
What's that?
So,
Bassa?
you know how we earn our credits, right? By defeating Pokemon.
Yeah.
Meaning our Pokedexes keep track of what Pokemon we've defeated.
Oh shit! And where likely?
I don't know about that, but they've definitely.
These
Gotta
things
keep
have
track.
GPS on them. If they log every time and they log the coordinates, we need to get somewhere safe. I need to check something out.
Because I think we could. I think we're fine for the most part, except for the giant Raichu body that's still down there. Since the blooded Pokemon don't disappear when we beat them.
There's that too. We didn't get rid of that. I didn't even think of that.
Unless I'm misremembering that, Jared.
Misremembering what?
That Raichu we fought, was he blooded?
No.
Did he disappear when we defeated him?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That was the one thing I was actually worried about.
Oh, well.
Still a good point with the GPS, though, Doctor.
Yeah, we need to find a way to get somewhere where I can get some stuff out of my pack and unpack a bit.
I guess the real question would be: is research facility? I say that with a hushed tone, by the way. Is that a thing that would be marked on our GPS, or would it just be say generic Acapulco Island?
That is part of my concern and something I need to get somewhere to verify.
All right. Well, you take care of that since you're the tech guy.
If it's all based on satellites and pinging the servers, we're fucked. But we just need to get somewhere safe. Hey, hon. Welcome. How you doing? Thanks for the follow. Hopefully you enjoy our goofy session here.
Well, while you guys worry about that,
Yes.
I'm gonna go to these damn barracks and rest.
Yeah. I will head with Asa to the barracks.
Where the fuck are you guys going?
To the shore where the barracks are? Where we were told?
Okay. Well, damn, I don't need your attitude.
I just said I'm going to the barracks.
You don't even know where that is.
I was told the shoreline.
Alright.
I'm
Hey.
getting my sassy
Good voice
voice
here.
out now.
Alright. So you guys begin heading off towards the north side of the city. Towards the high sky rises, the white and chrome. The once shimmering windows now tinted with dust and dirt and decay. You can see as you begin crossing through the city, passing the well-maintained palm trees and other signs of the locale, the climate, the biome. And down these long, wide, open, old highway streets. You pass several people pedaling here in this side of the city along the sides of the road. And you see that people are marketing, trying to sell their wares. This is not something you guys are familiar with.
This is...
What are they doing?
Well... Huh.
They're selling?
I haven't seen this in quite some time. Yeah.
You there, sir? Look, I can do with a fine hat.
What's this hat look like?
Well, he seems to have he has a whole stand there of hats. Most of them are in more of a straw woven style. Though you see some other hats that are done in leathers. Mostly wide brimmed, meant to keep out the sun.
I see. Are there any other interesting shops around?
Yeah, looking down, you see a variety of food stalls as well as other apparel, accoutrement. You see strange shops for what appear to be accessories or other shiny goods, jewelry, that sort of thing.
Sir, I'll approach the man that flagged us.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you? I'm interested in a fine hat.
Well, perhaps, but we're sort of recently stranded here on the island. By chance, what sort of currency do y'all use here?
Why, we use the one and only peso. It's the only currency used in Porta Vista. What do you mean by stranded here?
We had some trouble on the seas. We tried to brave. It's a long story.
I don't understand, sir. You've come from the sea.
Yeah.
You're with those strange fellows, living down on the beach.
We know them. Yeah. What's word of town? We haven't been in the loop. Everything all right?
I suppose.
You seem
Well, it's just we haven't had visitors to Porta Vista in over 30 years, and well, it's companions. They didn't have any money.
Well, I don't have any of these pesos, but I've got this shiny rock if you want that from one of these hats.
We do have trade goods.
What shiny rock is this?
That's a moonstone.
What is it? It's a rock.
Yeah, it's from the moon itself.
Make a bluff check for sure.
Is it from the moon or not?
I don't believe Damien has any knowledge to support or deny that claim.
It's a good guess, though, right?
So you're a bunch of sea grifters, eh? Well, you don't have any money scram, kid. Unless you have something of actual value to barter with me.
What about?
What do you value?
Hear me out.
What do you mean, what do I value? Money, food, clothes on my back. Anything I can trade for a profit?
What about this poster of a cat hanging on a wire that says, "Hang in there, baby"?
Are you showing him the poster? Are you unraveling the poster in the street?
Yes.
I don't understand this strange writing. But I do enjoy the picture of the cat. It's so lifelike. It's like the old moving pictures.
What language are these people speaking?
They're speaking English to me. I mean, they understand English.
I guess. Does it feel like it's their second language?
The common language? No,
Okay.
It seems like It seems like all of the people that you've spoken to have a decidedly South American accent that I am not going to portray particularly well.
Uh-huh.
This guy's more like 1950s Skylar Pilot of yesteryear. But the general accent here is very defined. But it is clearly English seems to be the primary language.
Okay. Because you said the pesos, and Silas would probably understand what that means because he was alive before,
Right.
everything exploded.
Yeah. You'd be very aware of what pesos are.
Yeah. Where the hell are we?
I don't know. I'm just used to people giving us things.
That's communism.
What, you want charity? Well, you can go find handouts elsewhere.
Silas just starts walking off down the street, chuckling.
Okay. Bye.
I love how
Alright.
confused out of character you've been about the communism of my story, and now how much in character you're confused about capitalism.
Okay, so as a player, I am completely confused by your fucking economy system of this world.
There is no economy, you fool!
But my character-wise, she understands it, but doesn't understand capitalism. Alright, well, I will just take my cat picture somewhere else.
You do that, little lady.
I put back in
Alright.
my backpack.
All right. Well, good luck selling hats to the people on this island. I guess they probably don't care about your hats anyway. So, catch you later, and I'll walk away.
Damn foreigners.
And giving him the deep
It-
dive.
It does bring up the question, why is a man selling hats if nobody's visited in 30 years? There's only so many people who need hats, right?
That's what I'm saying. It's like he's just selling to the same crowd. Like, where's he getting any new hats from? Is he just selling the same hats for years? Like, he's probably just selling us the old stuff.
Are you guys saying this in front of this man?
Yeah, I'm still in front of him.
Yeah.
I'm still-
I figured this sounded like exactly the sort of thing you guys do to intense common people. Now, see here, there's no need to look down on my position as a haberdashery.
Well,
I'll have you know my great grandfather was a haberdasher.
What's up?
He's a whole
What's a
haberdasher.
haberdasher? What's a
Well,
haberdasher?
It's a man who had
Well, apparently it's someone who sells old, fucking out of style hats.
He makes hats, is what he does.
You probably just found a crate of hats and just been selling it for years. No one will buy it.
I report to the authorities.
We haven't done anything illegal, man.
You were harassing a man at his own storefront.
That
We're just
That
having
is-
a conversation between ourselves.
Silas leans in and
This is-
whispers, "That is a good point. We might not be the highest law of the land here."
Yeah.
This is an A to B conversation. You better just see the D before I E you up, man.
The hell? What the hell did you just say?
You made that so much more complicated, Damien.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say.
Is this the new lingo y'all are making nowadays, you youngsters?
I've never heard of it once, Doctor.
I've
And
never
I'm
been
younger
so
than
insulted
you.
in all my ears. I was once a respected man.
Alright, let's just go.
Respected for my hat craft,
Let's go.
my haberdashery,
Let's go.
my haberdashology.
We're leaving. Bye.
And don't you come back now, you hear?
I don't plan on it.
We're the rich, posh assholes. But we're not rich. That's just the way we're acting.
We're so fucking poor.
We're so
You two are
forward.
poor. I have money.
I have money. I have 1,000. Oh shit! It's credits. We don't have pesos. We're all poor.
That's what I did.
We're poor in their eyes.
Damien, we might have to utilize some of them spikes to hunt food.
You can do that.
Why should I have to eat a Pokemon? Why don't we just
might.
fish or something? There are
That would result
actual
in the
animals.
same thing. Not many. Remember that time we thought we saw deer? Look what them turned out to be. Or we thought it was just a harmless little fucking plant on a rock. It attacked us too.
I don't remember that one.
The goddamn caterpillars attack people.
But we've had actual. We don't. They don't serve Pokemon to us at the Poke Center. They serve us actual food. I think.
We don't know
at
what the
least.
hell that food is. That could be a flavored mush for all we know.
Yes, you guys are well aware, and you guys have seen the labor of production of food
I was about to
in
say,
action.
I'm about positive we know that, like,
You have passed many
Animals
fields.
exist.
You have passed many fields of farm animals, farm vegetables.
Damien's fished
Uh-huh.
for actual fish one time.
Yeah, with Frank.
Yeah. We'll see if Frank's still alive.
This Pokemon just as I sometimes forget real animals still exist.
Been acting weird lately, Doctor.
Could always do some fishing.
Whip it on this. Yeah. Yeah.
So you can't even complete a thought right now.
Silas clearly has something else on his mind. You see him checking his Pokédex frequently in between these broken thoughts.
Okay, let's just go to the barracks, see who survived, and try to find out how we're getting off this damn island.
I'm assuming that once the Pokemon Trainer Corps catches wind of this, they'll maybe send a ship for us.
That could take a
'Cause
couple
they
weeks.
they can't just have the majority of their trainer forces stranded on an island.
Plus, wasn't that the ship's maiden voyage? Like the first time? They might not
No,
have
it's not.
another big boat like that ready.
Are you saying we're going to have to live on this island forever? Having to figure out what pesos actually are? And
I know
paying
what pesos are. I can.
for things?
Just don't let me stay here long enough to become like that hat guy.
Except you'd sell little ghost tags and call them voodoo.
And not far off.
What's voodoo?
You do. So you guys cut across and eventually cutting through the back of the buildings and around these enormous structures. You guys eventually break out onto the beach, and from here you can see this beautiful white crescent of sand extending off to your right and curving outward into the waters like a little cove until it ends at the looking down the beach. You can see where it eventually miles down, peters off, and is replaced by large rocky cliff sides along the end of the peninsula itself. Here you can see a variety of people relaxing, mostly spread out and sparse. But here at the end of the beach, you see two large red utility tents. And outside, sitting on some rocks, you see Tim and Tom.
I'll let you handle this one, Damien.
Yeah, I
You
figured
know
as
as
much.
more. Silas steps in the back of the group.
Tim, Tom. I'm glad you made it.
Well, I'll be a possum's uncle. Is that you, Damien?
In the flesh.
Gets up
Surprising.
and pulls you into an embrace. Tom. Or I apologize, Tim. I'm being dumb.
Yeah, Tom. I don't see Tom going up and hugging people.
Clasping you, getting you with the clasp.
You two alright?
Oh, never mind about us. Hell y'all been up to? Thought you lost you.
Yeah. Thought you did too. We ended up complete wrong end of the island and finally made it here. Gotta say, it's
Tom is regarding you from the sand, his head half cocked to the side. His long, wispy white hair, matted and coated with the sand as well.
what's up, Tom?
No, he's been having a hard time since y'all disappeared. Don't mind him. I think he's processing. Sometimes it takes him a little while. He can't decide if you're ghosts or not.
That's fair. Well, shoot, how many, I guess the better question is there anyone that's not accounted for?
None of the trainers, thankfully. Though, we've lost some of the crew. I'd say about 7 men in all.
Okay. I mean, with those giant Gyarados out there, I'm actually kind of glad that we made it through with that. Only that few of
Yeah,
casualties.
Lieutenant Surge and his crew really pulled through. I mean, they alone probably took out 5-6 Gyarados, all blooded. Just a horde of them. I don't know what drew them like that. It was quite the fight. I was down below and I heard the screaming start. Some smaller Pokemon had made their way up and into the engine bay. And I was frantically trying to get everybody out, get the air locked off. Well, we weren't able to save some of the poor bastards. Blooded Pokemon down there. Well, it's just mockeries of humans.
Yeah.
Not humans per se, but flopping there, huge eyes bulging, looking at me. This fish, I can't. I mean, well, Tom and I have been through that before, but it never gets easier. And I don't know, there's just something so twisted and morbid about them. So small and weak, useless, but as if it didn't even matter to them. It did nothing to eat their flesh. I don't know, it's been eating at me. Something fierce.
I'll take my hand and I'll put it on her shoulder and just be like, well, either way, I'm glad you're all right.
Gotta keep walking for Tom, you know. Well, I'm in charge right now, so you're basically checking in now, I reckon. Lieutenant Surge and his team left looking for you.
Oh,
They-
man.
Oh,
Right, pleased to know that you guys made it back.
Yeah, hopefully they'll make it back soon. Don't need them out there looking for nothing.
yeah.
Well, we've
that would suck.
yeah, and I know they've reached out as well for transport, but until then, we'll be stuck here for a little while. No, I
Guess
reckon
better
they'll be
get
back within
comfortable.
They reckon they'd be back within a day or so, though, so should be long.
I guess we just have to wait then, huh?
Alright, well, I reckon you boys have had some adventures. If you need to get your Pokemon healed up, head on inside. We were able to get the machine off the boat, thankfully.
Excellent. What
Anything? Oh, go ahead.
what about food and supplies? How are y'all doing on that? It seemed like this town uses actual currency. Have you guys adapted to that yet?
Yeah, there was plans for that. Apparently, they've made some sort of deal with the governor here in Porta Vista, so we're well taken care of. Just, I wouldn't bother trying to get anything from the locals. You seem like a real uptight bunch.
All right, you can say that again.
Yeah, we
So demanding.
we had a
Can you-
discussion with a guy with hats.
Yeah, can you imagine paying for food?
Can't. How could
As if-
people force people to pay for things?
Yeah, as if you're labor to the common community. Don't earn you your
We
place.
pay for our credits with stuff all the time.
Sure, but we're different grifters, you know? We don't belong to no community.
That's true. That's true. Before we became trainers, yeah, it was all just.
But to ask your
given.
neighbor, you know?
And
Yeah.
technically, we get paid for the services that we do for the community by killing Pokemon. Well, not killing, but getting rid of them.
I mean, they gotta support us somehow, so we can keep doing what we do.
Yeah, that's sort of more the agreement between Pokemon Core and these little civilizations, you know? It's hard to go from village structure to a wider, you know, agenda.
Hell, they
was just-
need
y'all
our.
represent something beyond the community. You know,
They
it's
need
hard
our
to
shield
understand.
technology to even exist.
You know? I reckon you could say that.
Well, the bubbles,
I
right?
reckon you could say that.
There's a bubble around the city, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who does have hold and access to the shield here in town?
I mean, they've got some scientists hole up, but Governor Juarez is the one running things.
Are the scientists from the Corps?
No, they're just. I reckon there's someone hired by the city. We, well, I couldn't say, to be honest. I reckon, though. Although, I suppose it does make it perplexing how there's a generator shield out here. Looks out to the ocean. I'm probably thinking about it too much. Well, y'all head inside. You must be tired.
Yeah, you can say
very
that.
much.
Is there
Damien,
any-
make
Go
a
ahead.
perception check.
That's Tom up to you.
You're noticing at this point, Damien, that Tom is not staring at you. He's staring past you.
I'll look behind me.
He seems to be looking at Asakura.
Oh fuck, this guy.
Guy.
This guy has got some kind of special sixth sense about him. I know he does.
I didn't even think about that. Oh man.
It's okay. Well, let's get some
Silas
rest
is
while we
gonna-
can.
Yeah. Need to use that machine.
Yeah. Well, make yourselves at home. There's more than enough cots, so just pick out a couple for yourselves.
It's good to see you, Tom. You too, Tim.
It's good to see y'all alive. As you pass, Tom whispers, "The stench of death."
Oh Jesus.
What, you guys head into the tents?
Yes.
Yep, I do.
All right. Heading into the closest tent, you find yourselves at the end of a long, sort of truncheon bench, set up for food. Along the side, you see what appear to be large boxes of perishable goods, and near the other end appears to be some sort of serving area, and beyond that, you see the Pokemon table.
Y'all can get yours started first. I'm gonna grab a little bit of this food.
All right.
Is anybody else in here that we know? Or at all, I guess?
Nobody seems to be in here at the moment.
I wonder where they all are.
I can't imagine they're too far away. I'll go up to the machine and I'll put my Pokemon on there.
Okay, there's only 6 slots, so
I don't need all of the slots, so I will just put on Nidoking. Which of my other boys are?
I only need 2 slots.
I only need one slot.
Ivysaur's good. I probably need like 2.
I could use a third, but
I
They
need
only
one
need
for
two.
sure, but the others are fine.
yeah.
I basically just need 1. Yeah, I just need 1.
So both of you only need 1?
I
It's
only
looking
have
like-
one. I only have one Pokemon that has damage. There might be some that have injuries, but I can. I have a feeling we'll be resting for a few days.
Because I have 2 that fainted, so they have a ton of injuries. And then Clefable's
Yeah.
just in general super low with injuries.
Yeah, my Nido King is out for the count right now, so.
I just have Furret with half of his HP and a couple injuries.
Sounds like we have enough to accommodate everything we need then, right?
Yeah.
I mean, all of my Pokemon have at least 3 injuries, so.
Well, you do
That's
that
by
to them,
design,
Damien.
isn't it?
You do that on purpose, Damien. I tell you not to.
Why would I listen to you?
Exactly. You don't.
Damn.
Shazam.
Snip,
Well.
snap. Yes.
I'm gonna go grab some food as well.
Yeah, one of us should make sure we're staying in this tent while them heal. I don't quite feel as safe as I do in the center.
I mean, that's fine. It's not like people can really take our balls or use our balls if they take them anyway.
Still, I'll stay
I'm not
with them.
going anywhere. Well, I'm not. Well, this machine's in the barracks, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I plan on taking a nap, so I'll be in here.
Whoa, 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 whoa! I believe I've described this room.
There ain't beds
said
in
there was-
here.
You said there was cots.
No, I didn't.
Oh, that's a different room. Okay.
This is a dining hall. I'll stay with them till they're done.
Okay.
I'll just go over some of my data and notes. I will have to wait till I'm somewhere a bit more set up to do what I want, but
Well, if you want me to, I can stay with the balls and you can go off and do what you need to do.
yeah, alright.
So the sooner we figure that out, the better. It's not like
Agreed.
there's a Nurse Joy unit to turn our Pokedexes into right now anyway, but
Maybe
it's
if we
good,
just
good
don't.
information to know.
Maybe if we just don't ever turn our Pokedexes ever in again, they'll never find out.
But then how am I going to afford a better fishing rod?
Careful what you say in here.
True. All right. Well, let's take care of what we need, and then bamboozle.
Silas would like to leave this tent and try and go down shore a little whiles, perhaps, and find a nice little secluded spot, perhaps sheltered by rocks or up a little in the cliff line, or something where he's a little hidden and unlikely to become across. At least that's the goal.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to find a location further up shore, perhaps toward the cliff parts of town, just a little ways down, that I could perhaps find some shelter, perhaps amongst some rocks or cliffs or whatever, where I'm unlikely to be happened across by anybody.
Okay. So you just try and find a secluded part of the shore.
Yeah.
All right. So you start heading down the shore. What's everyone else doing?
Just sitting in the dining tent. watching over the balls.
I'm going to head into the barracks where there's cots and see if there's anyone in there and lay down.
Yeah, sitting in here on their cots and jumping up eagerly to see you are the Oak Trio.
Oh, I thought you were about to say someone else.
Bartholomew.
I was going to turn around and be like, oh, I went to the wrong place.
This isn't the building that I need to be in. Yeah, all three of them. Ascora, you made it.
Yeah, hi. It's good to see you guys as well. I was worried about you guys.
I mean, we were more worried about you. I mean, you guys were out there doing crazy shit. Pardon my language. I don't need to apologize for your language.
We were stranded.
It is a blessing to see you again, though.
It's a blessing to see you guys as well. I was afraid that you guys didn't make it through that Gyarados attack.
Oh, we were fine. I mean, a couple of Pokemon took some L's, but well, it's bound to happen.
Yes, we that whole night after falling into the water is kind of blurry for me. I just remember the doctor or Damien pulling me onto Gyarados, and then we got ourselves to the south side of the island, and then we've been just walking aimlessly through on this island. This island's very big, by the way, and very confusing in its shape.
Yeah, I don't reckon you guys had a fun time of it.
No. Just be nice to lay on a cot instead of laying on the floor.
Did you guys succeed? I mean,
well, we succeeded at surviving, yes.
Is there you see Lily sort of...
Is there anyone else in this room with us right now?
No, it's just the three of them.
Okay.
Is it? Am I in there too?
Oh, no, you're in the other.
Okay, cool.
pairs
I
here.
just want to make. I didn't hear where you said they were, so I was like, I don't know if I'm here, so I'm not gonna talk.
It's all good. Been there before. Lily recoils from you.
Lily, I'm okay.
She's averting her eyes. Hiding.
We should,
I mean, Gary looks at her concerned, but he doesn't say anything.
We should, maybe try to have dinner sometime tonight. The six of us, like always.
Yeah, we should probably talk, figure it out, what's been happening, what we're doing next. Lieutenant Surge and his team left, presumably under the pretenses of finding you guys.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll see them again.
Bluff check?
Hopefully.
Why are you lying to them?
Why? Bluff check?
The doctor said be careful what you say around people right now, so I've been very acting like I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about type of shit.
Well, I need that bluff check.
I'll roll it. But I'm not trying to lie to them. I'm just trying to just
bold-faced lie.
I did, but it's not towards them, it's towards anyone else who's listening on this.
I mean, is there something you're not telling us, Asakura? You know you can tell us anything. We're with you guys 100%.
Let's talk about it over dinner. You don't know who might be listening. At least that's what the
Sure.
doctor. At least that's what the doctor says. We're fine.
Although
Don't worry.
most of us gather for dinner, so it would be less inconspicuous time than you're imagining.
Okay. Do you know? Are we in a good spot right now then to actually talk?
Well, there's nothing to do. Why don't we all go for a swim?
Fine by me.
Masanobu and Kaya went into town, but we probably shouldn't all meet up anyway.
No, I don't want to talk to them. I'll let Damien talk to those two.
Do you not like
Yeah.
them?
Not a big fan of their work. Let's just put it that way.
Do you feel we should be working with them?
They're trustworthy for what we just did, but after this, I'd rather not work with them again. My personal thought, but it's a team effort, and it's people get to vote on what we do. So I'll let Damien get in contact with those two and catch them up, and I'll catch you three up.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, you just want to go us, or I mean, Damien and Dr. Silas are here too, right?
They are. The doctor's taking care of some things on his Pokedex, technical things. I have no idea what he's doing. And Damien's over in the cafeteria area watching over our Pokeballs as they get healed. We can go pick him up if you want.
Yeah, for sure.
I have no idea where the doctor walked off to. Maybe go buy a hat.
Yeah, let's. Oh, yeah, you can stay here, Lily. That's fine. All right, but you're gonna miss out on the snacks. All right. Well, let's head over there, I suppose. Whew. I mean, I'm anxious. I hope I'm not throwing you off, though. Far less anxious now that you guys are here.
You're fine. I just before I met you guys, the doctor was like, "Be careful where you say things," and that's why I was being careful with my words.
Okay, that makes sense. You're just not a very good liar, so.
No, I'm not. That's why I let those two do the talking to people that we don't trust.
Well, at least when you open your mouth, I'll know that you guys are telling me all the truth. As you guys make your way into the next tent. Hey, Damien!
Hey, what's going on, Gary?
Not much, bud. How you guys doing?
Better now. I'm glad to see you guys managed on your end. I'm glad you got away from that.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I wouldn't even call it a close call. Like I said, Lieutenant Surge was. He was going off left and right. And he had this huge electric Pokemon that just was hitting them in scores. I suppose he was in his own element with all the water around, but.
Yeah.
And it's 4 times his effectiveness.
Daisy's here too, right?
Yeah.
And how are
Yeah,
you doing,
she-
Daisy?
Oh, same old. Killing Pokemon, laying around.
Where's Lily?
She wasn't feeling up to chatting.
Gotcha.
Oh. Maybe we should all talk together. Asakura, would you be cool with going to find the professor?
Yeah, we've got a lot to catch up on, that's for sure.
Did the doctor actually say where he was going, Damien?
He gave me. He didn't really tell me a direction, but I'm sure we could. I'm sure it can't be that hard to find him.
Okay.
No, with my metagame knowledge.
I guess I'll go try to find him. Since you're busy watching over the Pokeballs. And Oscar will start walking away. Going in roughly the direction she saw the doctor walking?
Okay, yeah, just down the beach.
Yeah.
Alright. As after Asakura leaves, Gary, well, make an intuition check, Damien.
What a joke.
Nice seeing
Alright.
us at our weak points.
We just punch you guys in the sides.
I want to roll 2 6s. Don't worry about it.
I mean, it's not a hard check. Sure. Gary seems... He watches Asakura leave, but he seems to be waiting. You know what I mean? Like, making sure she's left.
Okay.
He turns to you.
What's on your mind?
Did something happen with Asakura?
Yeah. I'm not quite sure how to describe it or what to pin it as.
Lily looked into her mind and she panicked. Something
Yeah,
Something set her off.
yeah, I'm not surprised.
I don't know, she's been babbling. Freaking me out. Something
Oh
about
shit! You broke Lily.
something about a destiny or something. I don't know.
Lily's been saying this?
Yeah, she saw something. In
Right.
Asakura's mind, it was. She wasn't able to explain it. I mean, she was babbling. I barely made out 2 words together.
Well, is she
So-
alright?
I mean, we left her in the other room to rest. Hopefully, she'll be okay. But I mean, I don't think there's any permanent damage. I think she saw something that frightened her.
Alright, well, we'll describe what, we'll talk about the main meat of the story. We'll fill you in on everything else later, but for now, I'll let you know what happened with Asakura, and I'll get up and get kind of close, so I can talk a little quieter.
Yeah. They kind of crowd in around you.
But basically, we found what we were looking for. It was this strange. I don't even know what to call it. It was just a color, and Asakura seemed infatuated by it, and she was going to go and take it for herself, but Surge made it just before we could take it, and well, there was an explosion, caused by this object that we found, this color, and it well, it wiped out Surge and his squad. And Asakura, well, we thought we were dead too, but Asakura ended up absorbing this blast like into herself. This color seems like it was alive, like it was moving within its container. That's actually what caused the accident in the first place. Surge grabbed it and this tentacle-like essence came out and kind of touched him and freaked him out. So we dropped it and tried to catch it, but it ended up blowing. And whatever this thing is now inside of Asakura.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't understand why. Maybe Lily saw some of its memories or something. I don't know. It's a real thing inside of her. This could be dangerous.
Very, very dangerous.
Well, we can't tell the Pokemon Corps either.
No, absolutely not.
I mean, if this was what they were looking for, maybe they have some way of extracting it from her. I mean, she's a resource now, a commodity that we have to protect from everybody. Or dispose of, but
I think
I wouldn't
I
want
think
to.
this has a little bit to do with you were in the room when we discussed this destiny with Zatu, right? Have you heard about that? Have he told you about that?
Yeah, you guys mentioned it to us. This premonition Zatu had that Asakura was going to be responsible for hundreds of thousands of deaths.
Yeah,
This has something to do with it?
I think this is right on the same tracks as that, for sure.
He said it would happen here in Porta Vista, didn't he?
That part I don't remember.
That would be soon.
Yeah,
I remember because I was thinking to myself, that's a funny name for a town. And a bird was saying it. That was funnier.
there aren't that many people here, are there?
In the
That
city?
big of a town? That big of a city?
I mean, in the area, I'd say at least 100,000 people.
Wow,
The city extends about, well,
it's so exact, it's eerie.
I mean, that's what I said about.
And I had to give you shit on that one. I'm sorry.
I mean, the
Whether it
city's
was
huge.
preserved or not.
It doesn't look that big from the side, but I mean, we walked the length. It continues up and onto the peninsula quite a ways.
Yeah, well, let's just keep an eye on her for now. Do what we can. Just do what we can to hopefully put a stop to this in any way we can.
Yeah. Well, I'll try and get more out of Lily about whatever she saw, but I don't think we can talk to Asakura about this. Not yet. Not until we know more. I don't like keeping her out of the loop, but well, we can't have her freaking out, and well, you know how much she likes the Pokemon.
Yeah, that's another concern.
I mean, what sort of powers? I mean, what is this thing that's inside of her?
That's what I want to know. Because there's no way that you just absorb something like that and nothing changes, right? Like, there's got to be something going on that she's not telling us.
Well, I wanted to talk to you about it. I'll try and keep you guys in touch. Meanwhile, Asakura, you're making your way down the beach. Are you just kind of like walking, or are you running after Dr. Silas, or?
Don't run anywhere.
All right. Are you power walking?
I've seen you
Sure,
run
I'll
in battle before. I've seen you sprint.
We've seen you get a little mosey on, a
I'll
little
power
mosey on
walk.
up
I'll power walk.
down the beach.
Yeah. Aggressively power walk, though. Like I'm training.
Alright. Like you're in a montage. All right. I mean, it's less than a half mile before you catch up with Dr. Silas walking the coastline. I imagine, Dr. Silas, you don't tend to move with purpose very often.
He an old man on the sand after days of traveling, getting his ass beat. Hell no. He's moseying on down this sands, just taking it all in.
Yes,
He
you catch up to
stops
Dr.
every now and
Silas,
then and looks out over the water.
observing the waters.
Doctor,
Yeah. Oh, hey, Asa.
hey, we
What's up?
ran into the Oaks.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
We're thinking it might be a good time to talk.
I haven't even had time to look at the depths. Like, we
She
might
fucking
be
moseyed.
in immediate danger.
Would you like us to just have a conversation with them without you and catch you up?
You could do that, bring them all with me. We could all find somewhere better, or just wait like an hour or so. Up to y'all.
All right. I knew this was going to happen. She power walks away.
Well, if it's more
Power walk your
important
happy ass back down the
then
beach.
perhaps, you know.
I'm already gone.
All right.
I
Whatever.
power walked with aggression.
You can see her power walking some feelings out down the beach.
Turns back to the water.
I have my cheeks
Feels
puffed
wrong
up a
with
little
her.
bit. Annoyed.
Hey, let's see here. Yeah. Alright, whatever. I'll get to her. He mumbles to himself as he turns to keep walking towards the edges. Hey, bling bling boy. Thank you for the follow.
All right.
How you doing tonight?
Well, Damien, Asakura returns, I suppose. Empty-handed.
He was busy, huh?
Yes, he's busy. He said we could have a discussion without him and catch him up later, or we can wait an hour.
Yeah, I figured that's about the answer you would get.
That's why. Why did I even do this one? Because that's what I thought too.
That's a good question.
Okay. So what do you guys want to do?
I mean,
I'm not
I've
walking
been
back.
I've been sitting around for days. I'd say let's go meet up with him. I'm raring to get some work in.
I do not want to walk back to that fucking
Though-
beach.
I mean, if you guys need some rest, we understand. I mean, we've just been getting airlifted here and sitting around on a beach.
Yeah,
You guys don't want to be doing the real work.
a short nap wouldn't hurt. Except for I can't sleep and
Yes,
watch these balls at the
sir.
same time.
I mean, I can stay up and watch your balls.
I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. I was gonna have a snack anyway. they've got these crazy great like they're like peanuts. I'm not sure, but they're like dried, so they don't go bad, and they just come in a little package. And I get like 12. It'd go really great with a beer, but they're not providing any of that.
No beer. What do you mean?
Yeah, they're not giving us any beer. It's water and food.
Just great. You're telling me
How
I'm
about
going to have to be stuck on this island without being able to drink.
I mean, if you can find some of these pesos. Hey, we could start like a small jobs sort of business, you know? People could come to us and we could make a little pesos on the side. And we could buy booze.
We go steal some.
That's a great idea. Why didn't I think of that?
Because it's not a great idea.
Yeah, Lily,
Unless we-
please, or Daisy, please don't go stealing from locals. They're already suspicious of enough of us.
Just
That
think about
hat man yelled at me the other day.
Just think about how thirsty you are. Yeah, he was yelling at me too.
Yeah,
So I
he
kinda
yelled at
deserved it.
us.
You ran into the hat man?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Who buys a hat?
Those hats were disgusting too. They look like they've been on his shelf for years.
I bet he doesn't have any business, dumbass hat man.
Right?
That's what we said.
Hank-
Told her right to his
Hank-
face.
Yeah, he said he was a hanky danker or whatever. I don't know.
A Mad Hatman or something. But
All right.
They're all
yeah,
freaks.
I'm gonna go take a nap. Thank you for watching the balls. I really appreciate that.
Oh yeah, no worries. So you guys need some rest.
Agreed.
Come wake me up in like an hour or so, and we can talk.
Roger that.
Who's
All right,
Roger?
see you guys. Oh no, it's something Grandpa said.
Weird. Now walk out.
And then he would salute like this. He was always talking about famed wrestler Eddie Guerrero.
What the fuck?
Sorry.
Someone finally got my reference from earlier.
I got your reference immediately. I was gonna name his brother Eddie. Wait, you never asked? So you were the fool, not I. Dr. Silas, you make your way down the beach until you're in sort of a secluded area. You look around,
Got a
nobody
little bit of
within.
cover around me.
Nobody within half a mile. Yeah, a little bit of rocky, so you know you're not all the way down the beach. Like you could go down to the coast if you wanted to, but there's like large, like broken off, rocks here along the ocean where you could hide around or behind.
Yeah, I'll just kind of find a nice little nook and I'll bring out Meowth.
Meow.
Hey there, buddy. I'll let you get, hopefully here soon tonight. We'll get you your legs stretched a bit and let you run around, find anything you think is cool. But till then, could you perhaps just keep a little bit of a lookout, stay low, and let me know if anyone's coming. All right. Hopefully you understood that.
Scrabbles
I believe in you,
up
buddy.
the rock
All
with
right.
tiny claws.
Thank you. And Silas will sit down. First thing he does is he's going to normally check his Pokédex to see if he can get into any sort of its files or settings or whatever without like hacking it or breaking any access that he should or shouldn't already have. Just to kind of see if it is like specific down to the coordinates of the degrees, like in terms of a satellite, or if, like Damien suggested, it's just generally this island or whatever.
What are you trying to get into?
If I open my map, like does it have a map function, or does it GPS tag anything to do with location? If there's anything along them lines about the decks that I can see.
I mean, not in the user interface. You're not seeing anything.
Okay, cool. That was what I thought. So, like, if I look at my Pokemon, it doesn't, like, does it date them? Does it tag, like, where they were caught, stuff like that?
It dates them and it tags them with a generalized location.
So what is the location on Ponyta say? Because I caught him inside the place.
Acapulco.
Okay, cool. So then his next step is he's going to take out one of the Team Rocket Pokedexes, and the one that specifically has the hack chip in it already. He's not going to try and fuck with his dex again right now, but he is going to turn that one on and see with that, knowing he has backdoor access with the hack chip, see if he can get into any of them internals and look for that on a Team Rocket dex.
All right. So make me a computer check. Or engineering tech.
12.
You know what I meant.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
I mean, you managed to get into the BIOS and are able to get it booted up sort of beyond the program, if that makes sense.
Like the developer console open.
Yeah, rather than opening up the OS, you open up the BIOS. But unfortunately, it seems to be password protected, and trying
even with the hack chip.
Yeah, even with the hack chip.
I see. So the hack chip is more about overriding and kind of making the hard drive itself different. But the root OS is kind of like partitioned on a different drive.
You could easily think of the hack chip as substitute files that it's redirecting the processes to. I
see. Okay, so it's more about the file system of the data internally. It doesn't really touch the OS
it's basically a fake mock-up of the data stored on a Pokédex. Like you've spoofed a record.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, this is just an extra deck, so I will try and fuck around with that BIOS a bit, see if I can't get it deeper, but don't know that there's much more I can do beyond that. I mean, he'll tear this thing apart, trying to tweak with things.
I mean, yeah, you can fuck around with the BIOS a little, but you just can't. You can't get into the files, unfortunately.
Shot in the dark at that BIOS password.
Let's go. Let's hear it. Let's hear
it. Firstly, does it seem like a BIOS password that has so many tries available? Does it have any sort of counter on the options?
You're not seeing one.
Okay, so then this first time, he's going to try that one password he has for something else. Perhaps they reused it elsewhere, but he's going to do Belladonna 17.
It is not Belladonna 17.
And no sort of try counter
Warning?
Pops up after that first try.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Second try. Sakura. Or wait, no, what's the...
Sakura?
Yeah. Who knows?
I know, it's Sakura.
Giovanni's my daddy.
You know what? That's fucking rich coming from you, Timothy.
What do you mean that's rich?
A man mispronounces something, you gonna give him some grief?
says I called something Ponche for a while.
It's all good. And then lastly, he'll try 412610 for the hell of it, because he's still got that.
I thought that was the first one you were going to try. I forgot you had that Belladonna 17 bug.
I'm still waiting to see that Wi-Fi signal somewhere. If I ever see Project Mu again, I can get into it.
Passwords. Yeah, Daddy Giovanni.
Eddie G.
Yeah, probably.
Spank me, Daddy Giovanni.
Yep.
All right, he packs on up, and he'll put Meowth back after a couple of pats, and start
All right.
heading back to the camp.
Asakura, what are you doing over the course of this hour?
Also resting. That was my plan from the get-go.
You're also taking a nap. All right.
Yes.
Well, Dr. Silas, you get back to the tents. What are you up to?
I suppose I'll go check on the balls first, because he's more concerned about making sure he gets them back as soon as they're done. So he heads toward that tent, which is really the only tent he's been in yet, so...
All right. Yeah, you make your way into there, and Daisy's sitting there at the table, eating what appear to be handfuls of peanuts.
If she doesn't immediately notice me when I come in, I'll kind of sneak up a little behind her.
Sure, make a stealth check.
He's not
Yeah,
like super trying,
it was
but he's
your
like
fault.
intentionally being a little, softer steps. 11. Giving James shit.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Dr. Silas.
Hey there.
You want some peanuts?
Yeah, I'll take some peanuts. How you guys doing?
Tosses a bland brown bag towards you.
All right. Are they like airplane peanuts?
No, they're more like think of this food as like army rations, RAFs.
Okay, got it. Well, where's everyone else?
I think they went down to take a nap. They wanted me to wake them up pretty soon, though, so... Oh, we were all supposed to talk.
I was
Hey,
thinking
do
once
you
our
know
balls
anything?
were done. What?
do you know anything about what was happening with Asakura?
I can't say I know anything right now. I certainly would like to find out, though. I'm worried. I presume that someone told you something or another. You're a bit more in the loop.
Yeah, Gary was talking about it with Damien.
All right. Yeah, it's been a bit of hell, but we made it here, and 3 of us are here in one piece, and I'm thankful for that. That's for sure. And I'm glad you guys are all right too. Is Lily all right? I don't see her here.
Oh, yeah, she like read Asakura's mind and got all freaked out.
That's interesting.
She's under the covers.
All right. Well, perhaps I'll have to, when she's feeling up to it, I guess, let her know that if she wants to talk, I'm here to listen, and I'd love to hear anything she has to say.
Yeah. I mean, we'll try and get her to talk about it more too, because this all sounds pretty concerning to me.
I agree. Let's just make sure we're all being safe. I don't want none of you youngsters getting hurt.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to worry about us. We've been fighting as long as you have. Longer.
Perhaps this fight, but I've been in many other
Actually,
fights before that.
I believe it is I who's your senior.
Oh, sure. Go ahead and wave that little badge of yours around.
Oh, I will. I'm going to enjoy this one very much. You can call me Senpai.
I'm alright. You can call me
Senpai.
Doctor, because I have a degree.
Yeah, but you're also like...
You're about the age of my students when I was teaching.
You're about the age of my grandpa.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah, except he's in the ground now.
Boom, roasted.
Yeah, he was a dear friend of mine.
Got him!
I grew up with him
Yeah.
for a while.
He was a dear grandfather of mine.
All right, that's. I'm not trying to get morbid on y'all.
Huh? Oh, you're fine. I thought we were playing around.
Oh no,
I got you
no.
good.
All right.
I got you good with that.
All right, Gary. All right. Or is
This
yeah, this is
not
Gary, right? This is not Gary.
No.
Sorry, I'm not.
Definitely not.
All
You're
right.
not picking up on. You're not picking up on
The
this
Daisy's
excellent-
vibes.
You're not picking
The
up on
Daisy
these
vibes weren't. No, they weren't coming across to me. It might not have been you.
I'll try. I'm sorry. I'll do more.
No. Oh boy.
I didn't realize that I wasn't giving off the right vibes.
There's the beach girl. How you doing, Daisy?
Doing fine. Gnarly.
Yeah.
I mean, this whole thing about like Asakura destroying a city has me like major bummed out.
All right. Keep it down.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forget these probably aren't. There's not even like walls.
Let's go
I'll
get them
get
from
the
their
others.
nap. Yeah. Go get the others.
Yeah, I wouldn't want you
I
to
found-
do it, old man.
I found a real pretty. Oh, hey now, I could still outwalk. In fact, I have outwalked you while you've been on here in this island. You've been sitting on a damn beach for the last few days.
Yeah, enjoying my time, old man.
Yeah, soak up the tan.
I don't get tan. That's my secret.
What is this? What is happening right now?
Yeah, what
I
is this
have no
conversation?
idea. Daisy is
created-
a little feisty.
Oh, I'll go get the others.
She's fighting back against Gramps. Gramps is not taking no punches. He's had enough of this
Perfect.
place.
Perfect.
He thought he was gonna die, so that changed
This
him.
like slowly became like a boomer talking to a zoomer. Like, I'll teach you, old man.
That's what it should feel like.
Sorry.
I'm so much older than all these other people.
You're literally from a different generation.
Yeah, I'm from a different goddamn world.
Yeah, you are. All right, so you guys are woken up by daisies. Hey, the old man's back. Don't worry, I'm allowed to call him that. We're
Little
friends.
shit.
Now, come on, sir. What am I thinking of? Come on, you lazy bones. Damien, Oscuro.
Yes.
Did they wake me up?
Yeah, come on.
Is it September yet?
I'm not sure. But it's been an hour or so.
All right. Well.
And the doctor's here.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Let's go talk.
Sounds good.
After 5 more minutes.
Come on! I think she jumps on your bed. Just like moonsaults you.
Oh, what the fuck is wrong with you?
It's time to get up. You told me to wake you up in an hour. I'm gonna do it. I'll punch you if I have to.
I'll punch you right back.
Bet. Let's go.
Fuck, I forgot you were into that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm getting up.
We can tussle a little bit if you like.
That's what flirting looks like.
This is exactly what flirting looks like. Oh, you're not there.
Am I going to have to give you guys some space?
What the fuck you
No,
talking
I'm
about?
not shy.
Alright, I'm definitely getting up now.
That'll do it. Good job, Asakura. Alright. So, you guys head back over to the other tent?
Yeah.
Grab Gator,
in
who's
that-
been sitting up.
in-
kind of in his,
in
his
that
bed.
brief little moment that they were gone, Salich just wants to kind of, regard Gary and just say, everything all right, in like a real serious tone.
I think you'd be a better judge of that than I, but...
I just want to check in with you. You're the older brother.
He pulls you to the side. Listen, she said felt some sort of inaction, something else. Another being. Maybe it's as you said.
I said a lot of crazy things. I just...
Doctor, but I need to tell you something before Damien and the others come in.
What's up?
He looks over his shoulder. He says, she said she could feel this connection too.
That doesn't surprise me.
Something's communicating with both of them.
Just, choose your words carefully, I'd say. Just a little bit. Be sensitive. That's the better way of saying it. Just let's be sensitive and understand it. And,
You're a man of science. I thought
yep.
maybe it was important for you to know.
That absolutely is, and I greatly appreciate that.
You can't.
Think I hear him coming. I won't.
Yeah. And then they bust in. That's great timing. I loved it. So you guys come in. Make a intuition or perception checks, both of you.
Yeah, I was certainly leaned in a little closer than.
Yeah, and Gary looks like a deer in the headlights.
I just woke up. So I don't see shit.
No, you're just like,
He's still spooked by little Daisy. I mean,
awesome.
Hey.
Are you not at your computer?
No, I'm at my computer. Hey.
Where's the roll?
For what?
Roll that
Perception
intuition or
or
perception.
intuition?
I think that about sums it up right there.
Wow, she rolls the perception, not the intuition.
Let's go. All right. Yeah, neither of you notice as you guys file in and the six of you kind of sit down. Oh, we should take this elsewhere, right?
Yeah. These balls are gonna take a while longer, aren't they?
I mean, 8-hour day is pretty typical.
Oh shit. Well.
I think you're fine. I don't think anybody.
Anyone's gonna steal our stuff. We got Tim and Tom
Alright,
outside.
Yeah, I just haven't felt the lay of the land yet. And I suppose you guys have been here, so if you think it's all right.
If I lose that Nido King, no big deal.
Let's
You're so bad. You're so.
He's so fucking
You've learned things about
worthless,
Nido
dude.
King you didn't know.
He's so worthless.
That's how
short.
Disney
Ninny.
always was.
He's short. He doesn't learn an Earth movie until he's mid 40s. Like,
That's how everybody got past it by giving him Earthquake, or not Earthquake, Dig. Like he's never had anything. He's always been this bad. It's his move pool is weird.
it's bad.
It's bad. It's like Gyarados levels of bad.
But Salas just says, let's go all take a little walk. Watch the sunset.
Yeah, we'll go take a dip.
Any chance Lily's gonna be joining us, or is she resting
I don't
still?
think she's up for it right now.
Alright. Well, Silas will wait by the door to hold it open for people.
All right.
I
So-
walk back.
I walked through without even saying thank you.
You guys are making your way down the beach. So, well, I guess we can kind of tell you what's been happening over here while we walk.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, after you guys left, we got surrounded by all those Gyarados. Lieutenant Surge came up on the deck and was yelling orders all over the place, and he and that other muscle-bound freak, Lamar, they both pulled out electric Pokemon and just went to town, saved us pretty easily. But the boat was already pretty. So the first airlock in the engine bay was already filled with water, so the engine was unretrievable. But the boat itself was still, well, floatable. I don't know what the word would be. Anyway, so the boat didn't go down. We were stuck on the top of it with a portion of the lower holds filled with water, and decided the best course of action was to start airlifting people out. Most of us had flying Pokemon. Most of the problem was people. So what we ended up doing was Lieutenant Surge and the others went back and secured a boat, came back for the civilians, while we mostly all flew ourselves here. A couple stayed back for support, protection. Masanobu and Kaya. So, from what I heard, it was pretty uneventful. And, well, that's been the most of it. We've been here waiting for whatever operation, he puts in quotes, we're supposed to be putting on.
After, sorry.
But, well, Lieutenant Surge left, this morning, and we haven't seen. He's not supposed to come back till tomorrow.
He left this morning?
Mm-hmm.
We spent a night since we've killed the Surge, right?
We didn't kill Surge.
Well, after he killed himself.
No, you guys haven't spent the night, have you?
I thought we did.
I think it's the same day.
Pretty sure it's the same day.
I thought we spent the night after the Raichu
Well,
fight.
you know what? We'll say yesterday morning.
Okay.
We'll lengthen that time out just in cases. Yesterday morning. They headed out. Should be back anytime. So they were going out looking for you guys and canvass the area for a couple days and head back.
While after the boat was secured and before they started going ashore to get that boat and start airdropping, was there any sort of investigation of the lower holds by them or anybody?
No, they haven't had any chance. I mean, they barely stayed around. We did most of the transporting ourselves. They got the boat secured, and well, they were more concerned with something else. They didn't accompany us back with the boat.
I see.
Flew back themselves.
But you met them ashore before they left to find us, right?
Yeah, we saw them yesterday. No, we came in the night before. Met them here in town.
And they're the ones that went up and talked to the governor, I presume?
Yeah, they're...
Mayor, whatever the hell he's called here.
Yeah, whatever arrangements they put together. I couldn't tell you. All I know is we got posted up down here on the beach with this.
Great.
So where are Masanobu and Kaya now? Do you know where they're staying in the city?
Oh, well, they got cots at the barracks. They were just wandering around. It's
cool.
well, I mean, the only reason we were sticking around was because we were waiting on you guys. But Matthias and Bartholomew don't tend to go out very much, so sticking around barracks can be pretty wearisome. Let's just go for walks just for the sake of getting out.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, just stand by the water, look around. There's nobody nearby. As the ocean laps up on the sands, the echoing splash of water, the roaring crash of waves, gentle and serene, passing through the barrier as if it were non-existent.
And then randomly one wave bounces off the barrier.
It's a
Wave
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
It's a wave Pokemon. Well, so what happened?
I look over to the doctor.
All right. It sounded like something, some stuff was said already, but basically, we got off the boat, made it to shore, traveled our way across the island, saw blooded Pokemon, fought various things along the way, tried to keep it brief and avoid what we could. Finally, we found the tracks and started trying to figure out what the hell we were supposed to be looking for. Damn near got ourselves caught up with a massive ass blooded Pokemon the size of a tree. I haven't seen a tree that size in a long, long time. And wound up in the place down beneath. Finally, we found the entrance. Fought a handful of wild stuff inside. Took a tram where another big ass one tried to get us. Got to the actual facility. And there's a few more things that blocked our path here and there. More fights. I can show you the decks here on some of the new things we've seen. So you know they exist. And he'll like pull out his Pokedex, and as he's talking, like start showing the things that we saw down there. From there, we got into this big ass chamber where we thought we might be finding that data or whatever we were supposed to find, and we were confronted with Surge. on the other side of it, this canister thing, some strange visual. I didn't quite understand it.
A showdown? They showed up?
Yeah.
That's exactly what we were trying to avoid.
And then we both raced to it. Asa and Surge. While the rest of us just stood there shocked, I suppose. Surge got it. And it was already leaking and strange stuff happening, and canister wound up getting free in a massive explosion, and the whole battle came to a close real fast as they basically got erased, for lack of better terms, turned to stone, a couple of them, by the explosion that just don't make sense. Somehow I'm here, so are they. And
Well, what? He looks over at Asakura. What happened that you guys got out alive?
yeah, Silas kind of looks at Asa, kind of like a, do you want to say, or like in that, looks for any sort of, I don't know.
We agreed that we would tell them everything. Pointless to keep anything secret from them. I feel like.
No, I wasn't the one who experienced it. I thought you might want to share your point of view.
What I experienced, I don't really remember. That whole, from the second we walked in that room, I don't remember much. I just remember.
Really?
I remember seeing images of like Surge and his crew being there. The thing I remember the most is a voice talking to me.
What'd you
I think
talk
whoever
about?
was in that tube was talking to me.
What'd it say?
I don't remember. Mostly, what I remember is mostly just tell me to come closer.
That was the voice that spoke to you before. There was a different voice, a woman's voice, that spoke to you afterwards.
Yes, we're talking about before right now.
Oh, gotcha.
And I'm not 100% sure I even want to mention.
Yeah,
about
I
the voice
figured
in the
you
afterwards.
might no.
Well,
It's tried to talk to me, to try to convince me to come to it, probably to let it free. And then I remember seeing Surge. Like I said, it's just a glimpse in my mind. And then I think I remember him dropping it. And then just a bright light. And when I came to, Damien was holding on to me. And I don't remember, and I don't remember anything between him dropping the bottle and Damien asking if I was okay afterwards. I remember everything after that, like how the explosion seemed like it stopped right at me and everything. But I don't know if there's really anything for me to explain. I don't know what happened.
well,
I mean, did you block it or absorb it or something?
I guess that's what makes sense, since there was traces of the explosion on the walls around us, and they just stopped after it got to where I was in the room.
So you like absorb the kinetic energy.
I have no idea what was in that tube or what happened after the tube broke.
Well, I mean, it was an explosion, right?
Some type of explosion. That's
Yeah.
how they've been describing
Well,
it.
it doesn't sound like some sort of being entered you then.
No, I don't think so. I
Well, I mean,
remember.
if it was calling out to you and you absorbed it, then there's gotta be something going on, right?
Maybe.
I mean,
I don't know.
if it exploded, I assume it'd be dead. You know, like what can exist as an explosion? Unless there's an explosion Pokemon.
You guys explained it as
I've
an
had
explosion. I
Pokemon
just
explode on me before.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
but in its natural form.
What do you mean by its natural form?
It's a Pokemon that's literally just an explosion. Okay, yeah, focus up, Daisy.
I wanted to go down that road. I was just like,
And you know, from that blessing, we made our way back here, and here we are.
Well, it's quite a story. I don't quite know what to make of it. I mean, what even was this that the Pokemon Trainer Corps were trying to get?
Join the club. No idea.
It just doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, so we have to assume whatever happened was because of Asakura, or I mean, to say, well, the explosion affected you differently from other people. It's
Yeah.
It's not like we can presume that anybody would have absorbed it because, well, you said the other men were destroyed, the ones that were touched by this energy.
True. And I'm not hiding that fact. I've always said that I'm special.
I mean, so what is it about you that would make you able to avoid such destruction?
That's
Is it some sort of just new power that you haven't known of before? Maybe some sort of defensive power?
that's
whole
why I
thing
became.
reeks of Mew, honestly.
We don't even know what Mew is. Or is it Moo? Mew? Moo? Mew or Moo?
I've heard it both ways.
I've heard it both ways too. But I don't know. That's why I became a trainer, to try to figure out what is wrong with me. And all I've gotten so far is more questions than answers. And this is a big question now.
Yeah. I mean, whatever it is, I mean, is it safe to say that whatever powers you have, they would be just as interested, or rather, the Pokemon Trainer Corps would be just as interested in them? I mean,
Well,
they were seeking out this power, and you can just nullify it.
I don't know how I did it, but I guess I'd rather us not tell the Pokemon Trainer Corps that I can do this. I have a feeling they would. I'd have a feeling I'd probably be locked up in some lab like they did to the people years ago in that laboratory.
Yeah, I suppose so. Just be another experiment to them, like Damien.
That's right.
I'm nothing like Damien.
Do you think Damien was special? Beforehand, I mean.
I gotta
I mean-
that explosion would have killed me.
We have just as many questions as when we began.
Isn't that how it always goes?
Yeah, I suppose it does. I'm just... Well... What do we even do next?
Well, I guess the next step is just to kind of go about our business and try to keep all this to ourselves.
Keep a low profile?
And try to find a way to stop Asakura from killing 100,000 people.
We got your back, Asakura.
Once we find out how it even happens in the first place.
Yes. That's
But I
not
think
like
it's
I want
closely.
to.
I think it's closely tied to this purple energy that you've taken into yourself. But I mean, I'm no scientist.
I mean, there's a scientist right here.
I don't know anything more than what I've already said. Not until I have time and access to better equipment and, more than a beach. That is, I'd like to at least figure out if anything's happened to me, if, this affected Damien or Asa, in any ways they wish to know.
That is a good question. How do you feel ever since that, Asakura? Anything strange?
I've been feeling alright. I have felt the same ever since we've left that laboratory.
Feeling a little sweaty.
Wait, why do I feel sweaty?
Because it's hot as fuck out.
It's humid as shit.
Oh,
75%.
yeah, no. Ever since we got to the city, I've been humid as fuck, but besides that, I've been fine.
Well, I mean, it seems like there's more we need to investigate here. What was this creature, or whatever it was? And why did the Pokemon Corps want it? Is it just extremely powerful, or?
Even if we got back to that place, we couldn't figure anything out. There's no equipment. I fear... Well, And Silas sort of rubs his head. I think, I forget who told us. There is a facility up in Mount Moon. We have the access to that place. We have the key cards. If we could get there, perhaps we could figure something out. At least on the science front. That's...
I think that was, you spoke with us. That was something Bill had told you guys.
Yeah. That's what it was.
I mean, I don't know where we even begin to look. The mountains are huge. And, well, if nobody's accessed it in years, who even knows if there's any indication there's anything there at all? It sounds like Bill would have known where it was, but he's dead now.
No, I mean...
Maybe we could kidnap a professor?
We have 2 key
Drugged.
cards. We don't need a professor. We have their access.
I mean, to find it.
Oh. I don't know. I think our first step is getting the hell off this island, to be honest.
Yeah, I suppose so. Though, do you reckon they'll have us go out and hunt anyway? Keep up the illusion?
I have no idea.
I wonder if they even know what transpired yet.
Yeah, and
So
if they don't even
maybe-
come back, then...
The main point of contact is gone.
Tim and Tom mentioned they reached out or something, so there was some sort of communication had, but we don't know what was said.
Hopefully it wasn't incriminating. Yeah, I think we're in the clear, though. Lieutenant Surge didn't seem... Well, he didn't seem to suspect us of anything before we left.
Well, I mean, we just keep going about our business. We all crashed here. We all alive, and we're just waiting for rescue.
I splashed Dr. Silas.
What the hell? He
gotta
kicks
keep
the
up-
he kicks the water back at you.
We gotta keep up the illusion that we're out here swimming and having a good time. Sorry.
I'm in my damn lab coat. I'm not on the beach for beach weather.
I mean, how are you wearing that anyway? It's so hot out.
It's pretty hot, Doctor.
I'm dying. My head's killing me. I'm dehydrated. I need rest. I didn't get
Why
a
don't you
nap
put it
like
up on-
y'all. Huh?
How about you jump in the water?
I
Yeah,
just
it's
got here.
relaxing.
I have not even put down my bag, and he points to like the big ass planter on his back strapped to his backpack.
That's your fault.
Yeah. Yeah, I have no sympathy.
All right.
I tried
Well,
to get
then
you-
I guess none of y'all need to know what I found out about the Pokedexes then.
Do you need me to carry your bags for you, old man?
That would be lovely, young lady. He just plops it right onto her.
Don't mind if I do, old man.
Be a good lass and like pats her on the
Boy,
shoulder.
did I mention that you're old?
Thank you, dear.
Don't worry,
Anyway.
Grandpa. I'll take care of you.
All right. Make sure I wake up in the morning.
I just give Damien a look like, what's happening right now?
We seen shit.
Yeah, man. Been bonded in the forge of fucking mental breakdowns.
But I'd say until we get back to the mainland, we just focus on our survival here, learn what we can. If anybody comes across anything technologically advanced, let me know. I'd like to try and get a hold of the scientists that are responsible for the shield generator here. If they understand that technology, perhaps they have other technology that might be useful to us. If only they'd work with us.
Yeah, if only they'd sell it to us.
We don't need to buy it. Perhaps just buy the ability to use it real quick or something. I don't know.
Good luck. They don't do anything around here without getting paid.
Yeah, I'm getting that sense. It just makes everything more fucking difficult. You know, that's probably one of the better things about the world ending. Is how the core just sort of distributes. This is how Silas thinks. I'm sorry. Disclaimer: this is Silas's thoughts, not my own.
I wrote this game. It's my own. It's my thoughts.
But
nice try, guys. I put you in a situation where
I know
communism
is
seems like a good idea.
I'm gonna go burn down that fucking hat shop.
yeah. Oh, that was. Oh, gosh. One last question, Gary or Daisy. Y'all been training your Pokemon out here on the beach, or have the locals spooked about that sort of thing in the mornings?
No, they don't like it very much. We've been going out.
All right. Perhaps tomorrow morning we all can go together if everyone is going.
Yeah, there's a bunch of marshlands up on the south side of the city. Like nobody's out there.
That sounds like a plan, Stan.
I don't think his name is Stan.
It's a thing I've heard, okay?
Oh, okay.
Oh, Old World saying?
I swear I've heard someone say it before.
Probably the
Doctor
old
used to-
man from the old world.
Damn.
Doctor said it one time.
So what the fuck are you guys doing?
Well, I'm gonna go lay the hell down until just check on me in the morning if I'm still kicking. He rubs his head some more. Daisy, I need them things. You don't have to carry them if you don't want to.
Oh no, I wouldn't dream of imposing, old man.
Yeah.
Besides, you need your rest.
Well, I mean, if y'all still need me, I'm happy to help if I can.
I think we'll be okay, but we'll keep you in the loop. And well, as we find out more, I'll let you know.
All right. Hey, Damien. I'll get some of them balls fixed up tomorrow if we got time, and I'll be sure to get you a couple. I know you said you were running low.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Silas will. He wants to still go back with the group, but he just kind of fades off into the background into his Pokedex
Sure.
for any length of the conversation that's left.
Sure, and I don't know if the conversation gets kind of small talky or not. If there's anything you guys do want to talk about.
Is there any kind of thing that lets me change out or retrieve Pokemon from the system, or is that just Poke Center
Nope.
only?
Nope, there's nothing.
Damn. I was gonna put this fucker in the box.
You gotta go catch something to get rid of that Nido King. Y'all gotta go take a Nido King removal trip.
Ryan's very disappointed with that Nido King.
Got some good stats. The hustle plus the rivalry is strong as shit, but man,
Yeah, their abilities.
He just does not have the moves.
Their abilities are flawless, but they just don't have type coverage for some stupid reason.
You're poison earth type or ground type, but you also don't have poison or ground moves.
He's got poison sting right now, doesn't he?
Yeah, poison sting. Fucking Weedle knows poison sting. Like what?
And you're about to get toxic spikes, bro. That's meta.
Toxic spikes is very weird in this game. If it works like spikes.
Yeah, it works the same. We've seen some success with spikes though so far. All right, so you guys head back. What do you guys plan on doing with the rest of your day? Or, I mean, it's getting on late afternoon by now. So I suppose evening.
I'm gonna go for a walk around town. Don't know if anyone wants to join me, but I'm just gonna go check it out.
Do I want to walk around this damn town without being able to buy anything? Sure, I'll walk around with Damien. Got nothing better to do.
All right. And Dr. Silas, you're laying down.
Yeah, he'll go back with whether Daisy joins him with his things or he'll take his things from Daisy and head back and turn in for the evening. Just rest up, lay down, take a nap, eat food, think about things, do some of his notes, just little things. Nothing real particular at the moment.
All right. Well, you guys make your way into town. Is there anything you guys are looking for, or just trying to get some alone time, the two of you?
No,
Fuck no.
those two would never hook up in a million years.
Whoa, I didn't say that. I was asking you some alone time. Very
I'm not looking for anything in particular. I'm just roaming.
How long do you think we're going to be stuck on this island, Damien?
I don't know. Could be days, could be weeks, could be years.
You said there was a generator here.
Must be.
Yeah, there has to be.
I mean, process of elimination. I imagine you guys have come to that conclusion.
Yes. Oh, I've also been RPing that she can sometimes hear the Pokemon that's stuck in the generator. I could use a drink already. Be honest.
Go charm some local boy into getting you some booze.
What type of woman do you think I am, Damien?
I've seen it. Have you already seen you do it?
I have done it twice.
Okay, so one example is all I need to disprove what you're saying. So I already win this argument. 2 examples.
And I have.
It's already over.
Why don't you go flirt with some woman?
If I'm not the one that wants booze. I'm just walking around town like.
Maybe you want a hat or something.
Okay, let's be careful what we're talking about here. You're gonna make someone angry.
Okay, whatever. No, I'm not going to just flirt with some random guy just so I can get booze.
You see a large building up, not as big as the other buildings, but it's more intricate, ornate, and it inspires and tiny trills, nuanced decor, stained glass windows, very rustic feeling.
Is it church?
Well, yeah, but I don't think you guys have seen one before.
Oh,
I've got a shrine in my closet. I don't understand what this is.
well, that's a weird-looking building.
Repent! It's a man on the stairs out front. Repent, for the day of reckoning is approaching.
Hey guy, what are you talking about?
This Pokemon threat is it has been prophesied in the Bible. Acts chapter 3 speaks of the demons that will rise and consume all of humanity.
Didn't we already experience that though?
Yes, we are living out the final days now. Now is the time to repent before it's too late.
What are we repenting?
The sins of this world, my son. Do you think it was God himself who deigned that these Pokemon would walk amongst us? Nay, it was man's folly.
I was born into this world. I don't got shit to repent for.
You carry in within you the mortal sin of man.
I was born after him.
Does not the son inherit the debts of the father?
I mean, they shouldn't.
Perhaps. But such is the way of the world.
Then maybe the world should burn.
Yes. But we, the children, we will rise up and be amongst them with the Father. You must repent. Repent of the sin that your father has given you. Repent of that which has made you mortal.
But how do I go about repenting? Like, wow, how would I even do that?
You must accept the punishment of the church. We must atone for our sins.
Have you atoned?
Yes, I atone every day.
Damn, every day. That's impressive.
Yes, you must turn so that you too may inherit the kingdom of heaven.
I'll reach into my bag and pull out a what are those? My ghost tags. I'm gonna give it to this guy. Here you go, man. This is a special tag designed to ward off evil spirits. Maybe they'll help to clear your mind a little bit.
Yes, it is your mind that I am most worried about, my son.
I'm pretty calm right now.
You must turn away from the evils of this world. Do you not you partake? Do you not?
Partake in what? I'm just vibing, man.
Do you
Yes.
understand what he's talking about, Damien?
No, I think he's just a raving madman, telling us that
Eternal salvation is dead.
we need to repent for the sins of our forefathers.
What's a forefather?
It's our people that came before us.
I've only got 3 fathers.
I only have one father, and he hates me. Well, let's just leave this guy alone.
All right.
then.
Well, I'm gonna go. Does this building have public? It's a pretty nice looking building.
It does. That's like a pretty nice building.
Are there any figures on the outside at all? I know you described the building, but are there like any like statues or anything?
I mean,
Gargoyles.
it's very classic, like little Latino church. It's very much done in simple gilded styles.
Okay.
Along the edges. You can see images of figures in the stained glass, but no
Do I
ornate
see-
carvings of statues
do I see
or like
Jesus?
cornerstones. I mean, certainly you see a classic of Jesus knocking at the door.
I'll go inside.
And the man himself wears a crucifix around his neck of a man on a cross.
What-
Let's
Where
check
are
this.
you?
Let's check this building out, Asa.
Sure.
I haven't seen anything like this.
I don't want to be left alone with this crazy man, so I'd rather go with you than stay out here.
So you guys head in.
Yeah.
You see within the air has a mysterious glow about it as the light coming through the stained glass windows leaves a ancient trail of dust hanging in the air of variety of colors stained by the stained glass itself. Small wooden benches in rows line the building, and you see along the walls several relics of a similar quality and oldness of or antiquity of the cross around the man's neck. Very homely works done in wrought metals, and you see as well simple twisted nail crosses.
Is there anyone else in here?
There's not. It's eerily silent, though a moment later you hear from outside, "You repent!"
Yeah. I'll look around.
Up at the front is a large statue of a man on the cross over a series of many candles.
Interesting. I don't understand this place. I don't know if I want to.
Don't understand this place either.
Is this some sort of cult? Why is that man on a cross?
I was hoping you knew. You kind of know these type of things.
Yeah, this one's beyond me. I'll look around. I'll look around at the front. Just kind of get a just kind of look around, then probably just walk out.
I mean, there's something nice about the aesthetic. Very
Yeah.
safe feeling, earthy. But no, yeah, it's kind of freaky.
Well, let's. Want to leave?
Honestly, if anything, the man on the cross kind of reminds you of you on the table.
Yeah. We
Although
should get out of here.
you note that this man seems to have nails instead of leather bindings, but
Straps. Yeah.
the eerie way that he is splayed out.
But yeah. Let's get out of here. It's making me a bit uncomfortable.
Yeah, do you want to come in? I walk out of here as fast as I can.
Hustle past the man. Repent!
Are there any
Do-
any baskets with pesos in them?
There is a small jar with what appear to be small metal discs in it.
What are those discs?
I wouldn't know it. I wouldn't know what it is, so I'm not gonna
You
take
didn't
it. I just wanted to.
I know you wanted to hurry him. Repent!
I'm done repenting. I'll see you later.
You must turn away before it's too late.
I'll keep walking down the road.
All right, so you guys check out the main strip and stuff. More of these stores everywhere, and they all have prices written in the window.
Gross.
But you guys have a nice walk. There's a colorful atmosphere to a lot of the further east part of town. As you get north, the businesses and the downtown, it's very colorful. Done in mostly kind of like clay pastels. You know what I mean? Very muted colors, but still lively and kind of fun. Eventually, you guys return. I assume everyone's trying to have dinner there with everyone else.
Yeah.
Silas will certainly join. Perhaps around that time, after a small nap and, doing a few other things. If it's later in the evening.
Okay, so you'll lay around a little bit instead. You'll lay around a little bit and
Yeah.
then eat.
Yeah.
And then... Okay. I mean, do you guys really? You guys meet up for dinner? Do you guys sit with anybody, or just by yourselves? Or you see Matthew as you guys approach? You see Bartholomew and Matthias have joined up with Terry down at the end of the table. You see Terry gives you a tiny wave. He gets up and nervously sort of stumbles over to you. I'm glad to see you're okay. Dr. Silas.
Oh, you meant to me.
Yeah.
My bad.
You're good.
Well, yeah, I suppose I'm doing alright, just starving. How have you been?
Getting along. It's been a bit of a rough struggle, but we got it all taken care of. Everyone's safe. Well, we did lose a few people. Makes me sad.
Yeah. Me too. Did your photographs make it alright? Your camera?
Oh yes, my camera's fine.
Oh, that's
Got
good to
everything
hear.
with me, thankfully. Gotten some lovely shots of this city and the ocean. It's so much purer than back home.
Yeah, I'd love to take a look at them sometime if you'd like.
Oh, of course. I should get back to the others, but I wanted to. Well, it's good to see you. I thought you were dead.
Yeah, it's good to see you too. He just sort of continues to eat and gives him like a little pat on the shoulder.
Yeah, the other two come in and join you at some point.
Ah,
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey.
What's for dinner?
dried crackers, these little jerky pieces, and this little can of beans. That's what I'm eating. And then I got
The beers are incredible.
Breakfast of champions.
And then I still got a few left over, and he kind of like doles out a round of not candy bars, but like the little trail mix bars, granola bars. That's what I'm trying to say. As he still has a little bit of the stock left of that big ass mound of food he bought at once upon a time. Here's a little something sweet. Ish.
And you still got more of these things?
I stocked up, Damien. I came prepared.
Well, I'll sit down. I'll grab a can of beans and take the granola bar. Thanks, Doc.
Can of beans. Can of beans. Anyone you guys try and talk to? Or? Oh, sorry.
No, I just look at the can of beans and just kind of feel sad and eat it.
Why would you be sad eating a can of beans?
I don't know that. Are we even going to cook it?
Well, yeah, put it over the fire. What are you doing? You just do it in the bag.
Okay, let me try this. She'll start cooking her beans. Any word on when we're going to get out of here? Hello?
Not that I've heard.
Hello?
Oh. My else was just really quiet. Alright.
Well, you guys sit and have a silent dinner of beans.
I think it fits the atmosphere. I eat them cold.
Yeah, everyone's a bit subdued. Well, after dinner, what do you guys do?
Silas, probably gonna go and fix a couple of balls, but then go to bed early. But before he does, wants to go and kind of just get an idea as to where Lily's sleeping. Just go check on her. Leave a granola bar by her little bedside if she's asleep.
Okay. Yeah, she seems. You can't tell if she's asleep. She's fully covered by the sheets, but.
Yeah. He doesn't try and disturb her at all. He just. If she looks like she's covered and potentially sleeping, he'll lay the granola bar on the bedside, or if there's a little thing on the side, or whatever it's set up as, even if it's just on the blanket next to her. And go find a place for himself to kind of start packing down on.
Yeah, so you guys find some cots for yourselves in there, and
Is
I assume you kind of gathered together.
Can't away from them.
There's several cots available near the back. You see Masanobu and Kaya are situated back here, a little bit away from everybody. Oh, it's good to see you all. It's good to know you made it about safe.
see you again as well.
Yes, we will speak soon, but for now it is just good to know you are well. And don't let her know I said this, but Kaya was quite anxious for you all as well. She doesn't like to show emotion though, so. Anyway, I look forward to discussing it with you. Imagine we have quite a bit of time on our hands here.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think we're gonna be here for a little while. Heard a roll. I heard something. What happened?
I know, I also was like, huh? Huh?
It's fixing balls.
What you know about my balls?
You fixed one.
More than you know.
Well, probably not more than he knows.
More than he knows that I know.
All right. Well, anything else you guys are trying to do this evening?
Nope. Damien, sleepy time.
Yeah, I'm just gonna also rest.
Dr. Silas?
As
One ball
everybody's
for you?
getting just to repair, then he makes a couple more kind of as the evening goes on. But he'll give 2 heavy balls to Damien and 2 heavy balls to Asakura.
Thank you, Doctor.
just so each of us has a few. You can see as he's putting the other 10 back in the case. He has, like, I imagine, like a little bag or something that he just kind of opens up like a sack of dice, just a sack of heavy balls.
It's his Crown Royal bag of heavy balls.
Yeah, exactly.
We still got all gotta finish that bottle of Brokers.
Broker P. All right. Well, Asakura, you have a dream journal.
Yes.
That's right. I'm using my favorite convoluted, ridiculous hook. You find yourself floating in an endless open black space. You are weightless. You hear that voice calling for you. Hello? Hello? Where are you?
Huh?
You don't feel... You feel completely incapable of moving. Trapped. Floating.
Who is there?
Hello?
Hello?
Are you there?
Who are you?
Hello?
I'm here.
Can't find you.
Can you hear me?
I'll try and find you. I swear.
Who are you?
More of the same.
Okay.
Got some.
Do I
Mr.
know
Webb.
this is a dream?
Yes, but it's kind of like one of those dreams.
It's like your Midoriya.
You're being visited, you know. You're getting a visit. You're getting a dream visit. You know it, but you know it's a dream. But also you're like something. You know, this isn't a normal dream. You know what I mean? It
I
feels
gotcha.
different.
I gotcha. It's just if she doesn't get like a reply from this thing, she just like she would try to wake up because she doesn't want to like forever talk to this thing and not get a reply.
Well, you jolt to awake with you jolt upright, sweat beading on your forehead. It's morning. People look up at you as they go about their morning. As you make a noise, but
I need a fucking drink, I swear. I'm about to try to figure out what these pesos are. Maybe steal, like Damien was talking about.
well, it's a tiny bit early, but I think this is a good place to call it. I definitely want to hit that hook, but
Not a bad call. I'm actually a little sleepy. A little tired.
little sleepers peepers,
A little peeper sleeper.
little creeper deeper. If you know what I'm saying.
Awesome. That was a great sesh. I'm hyped. I'm glad we're back at it. It's been a couple of weeks.
Been a little bit. Been a little
Mhm.
bit.
It felt good to get back in the saddle. This is where we're supposed to be.
So tomorrow night is which game?
Starfinder.
Excellent. Who am I? Was I real? Am I about to become real? I forget.
No, you were Ta still.
Yeah.
You were
I
planning on
agree.
becoming real for the next day.
Yes.
From what I
Yes.
Are we still going to
I'll
use roll
be
20 tomorrow?
Right back.
I don't think so.
Who knows? Who knows? All right, stream. Thank you for following along and joining me tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed the story. It's been a couple weeks since we've been back into Pokemon, so it's felt good to jump back into these characters. Tomorrow night we have our Starfinder game at 7 p.m. EST, and in that I'm also a player called Taril, which is a pretty fun character, along with a few of my other friends. So come join us then. And this week we also, Thursday, are going to be having our Renaissance of the Antiquities session as opposed to Friday, due to some scheduling conflicts. So that additionally is going to be starting at 7 p.m. EST. So sort of the middle of the week D&D nights for whoever's looking for a little bit to unwind after a day of work. But until tomorrow evening, I hope you guys have a wonderful night, safe travels, and happy adventures. Good night.